All right, what we got here is your hip hinge. Now this is a cross between an RDL and a hip hinge. It's going to be really, really good because the level, it's going to be a good level one. Because the band is naturally going to force these clients into pushing their hips back. They're letting those hips gravitate towards that wall. And that's what we want, right? To execute a good deadlift. Now I'm not a huge fan of the SLDLs, the straight-legged deadlift. So this is a really, really good one. So they're going to step out, make sure they're, because usually we're going to be linking these with two band. Make sure they're at least that distance, and it's a little bit tight from the get-go. Their feet need to be straddled or hip width apart, and they're just going to let the bands pull them back. So in fact, they need to be a little bit further. The bands will pull those hips back. Right? So at this point, weight should be on top of those heels, and they're getting comfortable, getting used to getting more of that energy transferred into the posterior chain. This is a beautiful, beautiful movement you can use with a lot of your beginning clients that have struggled with a regular hip hinge. So of course, your regular hip hinge would be up here, and we're going to push those hips back and touch those toes. Now, what you're going to use this one for is that there's for those of our clients that reach it forward, and they're about to fall forward, weights on top of those toes, and those hips aren't moving at all, and they're back up. So they reach down, try to touch those toes from here, and now you can see like all of my weights on top of those toes, and pop it on up, and the hips aren't moving. So this is a really good movement to help them get accustomed to that, get that feel, and get comfortable with those hips gravitating backwards and pushing towards that wall.